Big Wheel Dog 82 in the soil, thinks he's got some prize winning garlic. So wanted to show him that we've got some pretty decent sized greens coming up. I'm going to pull back this mulch and give the bed a dose of blood meal for nitrogen, and that'll help the greens. The bigger the greens, hopefully, the bigger the bulb. So Big Wheel Dog 82, hope your garlic is looking as tall as mine, because it's looking pretty nice. When I pull back the straw, I'm finding some really good worm activity in this bed. So I'm thinking that's a good sign. It's telling me that my soil is supporting some growth. I used a finer straw than I usually use. The first layer I put down, and I'm really not liking it. It kind of forms a mat, and I don't know how well things are going to come up in that. But I don't think it'll affect the garlic too much. Most of the garlic had already come up by the time I put it down. So, hoping for good growth. One nice thing about removing the straw that I had on the bed to mulch it is that I can remember what I planted. I had covered up the markers with the straw. So at this end, and doing a ton better than the other varieties, is my favorite Music. And it's got really nice sized green stalks coming up. It looks really healthy. Then in this next section, I have a Siberian garlic, and you can tell some of it didn't even come up. I've got blank spots where nothing came up and nothing's growing, unless it surprises me and I get a late bloomer. And then here I've got a variety called Pahosky Purple, and it's got some decent sized stalks. I can't complain about those. The others at this end are a little bit smaller, but we'll see how they do with the warmer weather coming in. And then at the very end down here, I've got a variety called Amish Rocambole, and that's also very healthy. It's not as tall as the Music, but it's certainly healthier looking. It's more sturdy looking. So it'll be interesting to see which ones of these actually perform the best with the coming warm weather. They're looking pretty healthy right now. I'm pretty pleased. This is the main garlic bed. I have another that was just leftover bulbs that didn't get planted in this bed, and I'm going to see how that's doing as well. But Will, if the Music garlic at this far end is any indication, I'm going to give you a run for your money. And Doug the Crock Gardener, that goes for you too. Of course, we'll see how Dee at Rutilation does, and Chad's got a nice looking garlic bed at his place down at Down Home Backyard Gardening. So, it's anybody's game. Thanks for dropping by the Hippie Chick Homestead, y'all. Take care.